I've been working harder to get my free flight models closer to the trim that I really want. Here I added a wing shim because I had too much stab tilt on my Viking. Normally any trim change you make, you're going to have to make another adjustment also to compensate. So of course, as I widened out the turn, now the plane was stalling really bad to start with. So to start with, I just moved the battery ahead. As of now, I'm just taping it onto the front so I can adjust it pretty easy. So I did another flight at lower power, real short flight, and it maybe improved some, but there's still a hint of a stall, and it's still turning really tight to the right. I'm sure glad I had remote DT on this, or it might have hit my car. It came pretty darn close, as you'll see here in a second. So next I adjusted the rudder to the left, and now I got a left climb. Being that the motor is rather high on the pylon, this might have been okay to fly to the left, but I'd kind of decided that the best option is flying to the right. Really some bad stalls now. So I took out a little more of the left rudder, and now it kind of climbed to the left, but then it went to a definite glide to the right. And it went right into the stun, but I could see it was stalling again. Well, the next flight turned out to be a bad thing and a good thing. I DT'd it right at the last second, and it whipped over and landed upside down and put 2 rips in the tissue in the wing. The good thing was when I taped the wing back up and flew it again, it changed the trim for the better. Here you can see I got tape in 2 different sections on the wing. Well, I noticed on the next flight that it wasn't climbing as steep as it had before, so I took the battery off and moved it back to the original position. So I tried it again, and it didn't do a great transition, and I DT'd it to save it. It looked like it was going pretty straight too. But on the next flight it flew really well, and it looks like I got some lift. And I'm thinking that maybe I got it trimmed now, but I had to make some more flights and another adjustment to get it more consistent. I had put a small shim in the back of the wing earlier when it was stalling so bad, and I was able to remove that now. So apparently there was some twist in the wing that was causing it to glide right and also giving it some up, because I moved the battery back and removed the shim, and now it was still gliding pretty well. I've been working a lot harder to get the wings the way they need to be and get the warps out and the warps I need in. It's not real easy for me yet. Sometimes I think I have it fixed, and then when I try to fly it, it seems like I don't have as much adjustment as I had thought. I had recorded every flight with my GoPro, and I had done 20 flights this morning. So I repaired the wing and took it out another day, which turned out to be rather windy. The transition didn't seem as good this day, but the glide circle seemed pretty good, and it did handle the wind fairly well, but I sure had a walk retrieving it at times. Originally I had thought I'd make this glow powered with the TD-049, and now I'm not just so sure. Maybe I'll leave it electric and put a timer in it, and maybe I could fly it in the electric A event. I sure like being able to make a lot of flights quickly. Just pick it up and fly it again, or switch batteries when it gets down. I think I've learned a lot with this airplane, and I'm really working hard to get it adjusted to the optimum. It was flying pretty good before. In fact, it flew away, but I think it can do better. So thanks for watching the video.